Hello, welcome to my channel, another Boobyphile Reads Playboy for the articles. And I am here to do the Garbogest Trashy Book Tag. This tag was created by the evil mastermind Criminali for Garbogest, where people talk about what are trashy books. This tag has 10 prompts. Prompt number 1. Trashy books are often dismissed by the critics. What is a book which is regarded as trash, which you think has artistic value? I'm going to pick a book that is right. Everyone has opinions about it. It was originally published by Olympia Press, which in the 50s, which was a publisher of pornography. And this book was not pornography. And it is Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. It gets a very harsh reputation because the main protagonist has sexual relations with an underage woman, or not even one, a girl. And it was so scandalous that publishers at the time would not touch it. So when it came out, it had a definite reputation as a trashy book. However, once people started reading this book, they discovered that it is literature and really had very little explicit sex. And many people are turned off by the subject. But I can say that if you like well-written English prose and literature, it is a book you should not deny yourself. Go ahead and read it. Prompt number 2. Critics often love books with extreme or challenging content. Which critically praised book do you think was trash? The Harry Potter books get lots of critical praise and adoration by its fans, but out of the 4.5 books I've read in that series, I'm going to say is that's trash for young people. And as an adult, I really couldn't get into it. And as a child, well, maybe you could get into it, but yeah, Harry Potter is trash. Prompt number 3. Not everyone approves of trashy books. What's a book you wouldn't read in public? I don't think I could read a Harlequin romance novel or a NASCAR romance novel or any of those genre romances in public. I could read a science fiction book. I could read horror. I don't think I could do romance. Maybe people out there are braver than me, but no romance for me. Prompt number 4. Books about killer animals are almost always trashy. What animal would you least like to be attacked by? Is there an animal that I would like to be attacked by? No. I think I'm going to go with Steve Donahue and a few others that if I'm going to be attacked and killed by an animal, I would like that to be rather quick. So let's go for most likely a great white shark or alligator. Maybe a grizzly bear, but I think that is pushing it. Least likely would be the animal that would take the most amount of time to eat me. So I'm thinking of ants. Having my enemy stake me down in the forest on top of an anthill and slowly be devoured by ants. I think that would be a very terrible way to go. Prompt number 5. Trashy books often flourish in specific genres. What's your favorite trashy sub-genre? I'm going to go with killer animals. I just did a video yesterday showing my collection of killer animal trashy books. They're a lot of fun, even though, and honestly, most of them aren't even trashy. They're just bad. Prompt number 6. Famous people love to milk their fans by publishing books. which celebrity would you like to read a trashy novel by? Now, I have to admit that I don't watch a lot of movies. I don't follow movie stars. I don't follow a lot of music, so I have no favorite musicians. So this one's a little hard because I just don't know of many contemporary celebrities. However, at least in the spirit of this tag, I'm going to mention that YouTube served up a video a while ago by a pagan folk group from Germany, and they did a video called Walpurgisnacht, which is in the Norse tradition, a celebration at the end of April where the boundaries between the spirit world and the regular world break down. And in this video, there are many scantily clad girls dancing around a huge bonfire. And then along comes Pan, the great god Pan. And it's done to a music done with a hurdy-gurdy. And it's an interesting little video. So I'm going to say Fawn is my celebrity. And I would like to see a pagan folk celebration done in a trashy novel. Because who couldn't love semi-clothed dancing girls in Pan? Could be fun. Prompt number 7. Trashy books have the best covers. Which book on your shelf has the trashiest cover? I'm going to show you 3 with really trashy covers. They're all from the Australian thriller writer Steve Gerlach. They were originally published by Bloodletting Press, which has gone out of business. But these books are just gorgeous. And unfortunately, you're getting a lot of glare because I got Mylar covers. But here you see a naked woman holding a rose. And yeah. And this one's even trashier than the next. This is Lake Mountain. You can see a punk girl. She has nipple rings and lip rings, and her jeans are just getting ready to fall down, and super trashy. And then we have the last one, Hunting Zoe, which is, again, full naked girl, with the lettering of the title just covering up her naughty bits down below. So, yeah, super trashy cover. Prompt number 8. Trashy books often contain adult themes. What is a book you read before you were old enough to? When I was about 14, I discovered a book in the basement of my house, which belonged to either my older brother or my father. And while I do not remember the exact title of the book or the author, I believe the title was called The Anal Lovers or The Ass Lovers. And I picked up and read the first chapter of that book. And in that chapter, it was about a man who seeks out a prostitute in the city and goes into a back alley, and let's just say he uses his tongue. Yeah, I was not ready for that. Prompt number 9. If you were a character in a shifter romance, what creature would you want for your partner to shift into? I have not read any shifter romances. I don't really see a partner shifting into an animal as something sexy, really. It's just sort of a weird quirk some people have. But I can remember shifters in movies of my youth, and there are 2 that stand out. There was the beautiful werewolf lady in The Howling, and the beautiful girl in Cat People. And she turned into a panther. So I'm going to have to pick between werewolf or a panther? I think I'm going to go with the panther, because the werewolf lady would have definitely eaten my face off. Prompt number 10. Tag the trashiest booktubers you know. I think a lot of people have been tagged in this. The only person that I can think of that has not been tagged is Elizabeth at Bookins and Books. And I'm tagging her because I saw a video by her earlier where she has admitted that she is participating in Garbogust. So if you want to, go ahead and do this tag. I know there's some questions in this that some people probably hesitant to answer. So if you want to bail on it, go ahead and bail. And anyone else who sees this and wants to challenge these questions, go ahead and do them. Thanks. Keep on reading.